like a nuff.
Break it down.
Oh, what about that, boys? That gets me up. That noise just gets me up, gets me into the theme of this. Now, Bill, ever heard of staying in your own lane?
Well, depends how fast the bloke in front of you is doing.
Try it today.
If he's only sitting on 95, you've got to go
Just
around.
try it today. Just sit there. Just maybe even flick his mic off, Jason.
It's Bernie's segment what he's trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Let him talk.
Any chance you can get to it?
Okay, Jared Healy. Now, has anyone checked in on this man? Because I'm becoming a little bit concerned.
Oh, no.
Well, this is him this week.
And I think what we're going to hear over the next 5 or 6 years is the same word that used to come out of Sergeant Schultz's mouth a lot. Hogan!
Yeah, that's just sort of speaking about in his lane. That's not him. That's not him. And only 2 weeks ago he went with this.
And here's one bloke that's getting no attention whatsoever. Daily Bale. Dale Bailey.
The best part of that was the pause when he no attention. Oh, I've forgotten who it was. Anyway, we know.
That's one of your stable, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, just trying to. It makes people better when they hear it.
Of course it does.
It's just a bit of indirect feedback, I like to call that. Hey, the Joker. The Joker now has been a bit of a whinger, a bit of a sook at times. Well, I've got the feeling he doesn't like playing in the rain.
I'm going to check the court.
I asked you 3 times. You're not checking anything.
You didn't ask to check the court. You say it was when you're serving, but I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Now it's getting harder. I'm going to check the court.
Getting harder. Yeah, right.
Not quite happy with the rain.
Djokovic.
Yeah, Djokovic.
Probably set it up a bit.
Listen to Bill. Show a bit of
The
crap.
Joker. Everyone knows what the Joker is, though.
No.
What's his first name, Bill?
Novak.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that would
good,
have been
Bill.
good. That would have
Right.
been just a nice
Okay,
little...
yeah, okay. Thanks, Bill, but that's enough now. Hey, commentators' blunders. We need to get onto a few here now. We've all got each other's back in here, and we're calling, and something happens to our throats. You know, you think the person taking over might just get it right.
Well, the Irishman, I told you, is quick. Look at the jet-propelled speed. Madden, the Irishman. What about that? He was...
That's his
Duke's lost it.
absolute cracker from Madden will help him out. His second career goal on the run at speed. They come from everywhere. In fact, it's his first goal, if you don't mind, from Jimmy Madden, and she's a double call operation.
Oh, Das just got a little frog in the throat. And how he went with his second goal when everyone was saying it's his first. But anyway, we move on. Brownie now, he's had prize, Brownie. Eddie Betts called this goal brilliantly.
So Eddie Betts, fresh from a bag of 5 last week. 624 goals in his career. 45 out, 45-degree angle. He runs around, trots, and Eddie gets his second. Hits the post almost in the end. It just missed everything. It looked like it was straight through. Then it deviated late, and I just made an absolute...
Must be very windy out there today.
Balls up of it.
At least he's honest with his own form.
Put his hand up.
The people's caller now.
No.
Do I leave it? Do I leave it? No, I have to give the feedback. As I said, Jim, it makes people better. Now, Sam Switkowski, it's a hard one to say, but listen to Baz.
30-metre pass onto the chest of Sitwowski.
I didn't mind it. Just
bloke.
went with Sisowski or something like that. Now, Rexy. Now, sometimes, Jim, being in Nuff can be a positive thing, and I really like this. Now, Rex Hunt was at the local McDonald's, and a few people were just getting around him, and, well, this is Nuff behaviour.
Hughes over to Bairstow on the Brownless. Here comes...
Oh, he made one mistake there. Brownless was involved.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she took it clean and kicked it.
What about the boys at Macca's? Loved it, and they're all going berserk.
Oh,
He
they're
gave a
loving
little fist punt. Well done, dude.
Over in New Zealand, there's a super welterweight bout coming up, and there was a press conference between, listen to this, Alex Sweet Hands Hannon against Andre Mikhailovich, Bill, and what they forgot was their press conference was going live in New Zealand, live TV. Listen.
Yeah, but I respect what he's done, but as a person, you can't respect him, man. He's a chump, because I'm dragging the deep waters, brother. You're mutt as well, you are.
You up?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, fellas, we are live on television just at the moment. If we could watch the language.
no.
It's just forgotten that maybe
We are live.
people are listening at home live, and obviously we beeped it out, but that was going live in New Zealand. Now, Jay-Z, now I think he might be with us this afternoon. Now, I was just listening on the way in here, the Dead Set Legend.
Oh,
and,
yes.
Geez, did he have a question that sort of, well, I had to pull over for a minute.
Yeah.
Have a listen.
Hey, Charlie, you're worried about your coach's coke addiction. Now, every time they cut to Ken Hinkley in the box, Coca-Cola, Charlie, Coca-Cola.
That's too big for this show.
It's still early 10:38.
Hey, Charlie, can I start that question?
Good Lord.
Yeah, that was Charlie Dixon there. Asking him, he meant, you know, how Kenny Hinkley, he's always got a Coke can.
We know what he meant,
box.
but it was just strange.
You knew it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Hey, we spoke about this a little earlier. Reece Matheson. Now, there's always a reason for teams that beat great teams, why they do it. And, well, we got to the bottom of it, and he gave it up.
I feel like I'm a barometer for this team, so I just try to get the boys up and about, and, that's the way I like to play it.
So when Brisbane win, we know why now, Bill, because he's the barometer. He's probably a touch ahead of himself.
I love his attitude. I've come right around.
Have you? He's just got to play probably more. That'd help.
Yeah, that'd help.
Oh, you had 20 and kicked the goal last night.
No, play more games.
Oh, more games. He played 60 odd. Any more?
More games this year.
Oh, okay,
He's only played 4 out of 8.
Now, Daisy.
Wow,
Daisy Thomas, his strength. And, well, just have a listen where he goes with this.
North Melbourne winning their first game of the season, defeating Hawthorn by 7 points.
10,975 days since David Noble took the coaching job and finally got a win.
10,975 days. That takes us back to Sunday, the 5th of May, 1991, 30 years ago. Duck, you would have been playing. What was it like playing with David Noble? I don't know what he was even trying to do.
It's been bad, Jim, but not...
I even tried to work out hours, and it was only 4,000 or something hours since he started. 178 days it's been since David Noble took over, so I'm not sure where he went with that. Now, we all love Team of the Decades and Teams of Centuries and things like this. Gold Coast. Now, they mentioned their Team of the Decade this, well, I think it was last week. And, well, there's a concern because 12 of the 22 have left the footy club and actually became better players at those footy clubs. And, I mean, if you just look at their squad, now there's no audio to this, but if you played for Gold Coast, you reckon you would have made the squad? Or, you know, Percy, what was his name? Percy...
Bushby?
I
would have, yes.
Just need to mention, because I probably don't think they should have ran with that team. None of the players have actually played for the club for very long. Now, last one. Now, this is Nuff. Now, it's becoming a real concern with this man because he does work here, and there's all the talk around is that. Well, Jim, you've had enough of him. Chief's certainly had enough because Chief really goes hard at him, and. I mean, this sort of behaviour, it's real. I don't know if it's Nuffy or it's just, I'm actually worried about him. Have a listen.
Spends a lot of time working on his biceps. He's got that line of vein through his bicep. It's very impressive, Howard. Not something you'll have to worry about. Currently, Howard has his top off in the box.
I've got to say, Howie, you're very deceptive under that big sloppy Joe you're wearing.
It's like a vein in a bicep from where I'm sitting, Noodles.
He took his shirt off in the box. That was there. I need confirmation.
And this
Did he really do that?
And he did. He did. He took the top off and flexed. And this is a man built.
He weighs 47 kg.
He's got to run around in the shower to get wet.
What else you got? What else you got?
I actually walked past him the other day and got a paper cut.
What else, Doug?
What else? One more, Doug.
Give us another one,
Is he claiming 3 today to Flemington?
Well, I actually saw him the other day shaping one of his surfboards. It was a paddle pop.
He tripled down. No, but none of us would ever do that, and that's why he's Nuffy of the Week.
Nuff of the Week.
Come on, Howie.
Shirt off.
And flexing.
Did he really, Doug? I'm not.
Did that happen?
Yeah, no, he did. He had a and as you heard, the great Ross Lyons.
Heck of that.
Not bad.
Under the sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
I thought when you said I've had enough, you were talking about Nath Brown, and that is true.
Oh, yeah.
I see him every week, and he's starting to get serious in the boxing ring now.
Is he?
So something's coming.
There's a fight on.
Well, there is
something
something coming. He's fighting Kane Corns.
Well,
that
that
won't
should,
last long.
if that
is the case that's better, because I heard someone else.
Yeah, you did.
Campbell Brown.
Another
Campbell,
Brown.
And that, he doesn't want to do that.
No.
I'd fight. You
He
fight
doesn't want to
Kane.
fight Campbell Brown.
No, he'll start kicking and punching and
No,
biting.
he'll rip your esophagus out. I'm serious.
Imagine Kane coming out. It'd be a skeleton and come out with boxing gloves on.
He'll be like Howie.
So is he ramping up?
He's
the training,
ramping
is
So
up
you're
the
onto this, aren't
training.
you?
Yeah.
Is
There's
he?
something going on.
Okay.
He rates
Watch
himself.
this space. There's something
Now,
going on.
there's an event organised.
Yeah, it has to be.
Howie and I have got to the bottom of this on the Friday
Good.
huddle.
And,
You're involved too, mate.
Investigation.
I've heard you're reconsidering this, by the way.
I've actually heard Cam Mooney's name thrown around
Yes.
as well.
He's volunteered his
is this the
services.
same-
He
Yeah,
Well, we need to get to
There's
a
a few
break.
guys that have volunteered, but
He wants you done.
They're volunteering their opponents.
no, he wants you. Moons wants you, Doug.
Oh, in fact, Moons all day, every day.
Oh.
Does he really?
Yeah, he wants you.
Tell him no gloves.
Campbell Brown finished with you. Go after your brother.
Yeah.
And then he'll have a go at your old man. But you don't want Campbell
No,
Brown.
no.
Stay away from him.